Hi, Karina here, your Lucid Living Coach. I thought I would do a little series about numbers because I see synchronicities all day long. And what I've learned is these numbers tell me something. They are my higher self, the universe, God, angels, your guides. The universe is guiding you and trying to communicate with you. So, I'd like to share my experience and my interpretation. This first video I'm going to do on 555. Why? Because I've been seeing it lately, and it's one of those synchronicities that are just pretty universal as far as the meaning of it. And the meaning of five is this: change. Change is in the air. And I have researched some things and I wanted to share those with you and kind of like tie the stuff together. So, not only does it signify change, but also it's the unlocking of something new. And change is new, right? We have completions, there's usually a change. And when there's a new beginning, there's growth. And usually also it signifies there's a new wave of energy coming through. And what's coming up is Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. So maybe that's why I'm seeing it. There's just a lot of change. And also with change, it's all about adapting to these changes, being flexible, going with the flow like water, like Bruce Lee. There is a new key. So keep your eyes open for the new door. So you have a new key and you have a door that is looking to be opened. So be open also to abundance. Now, the universe speaks in mysterious ways and uses numbers to do so. In astrology, the fifth house is the Leo house. And this is where creation begins. We create. What do we create? Art. We create music. We create play and theater and dance. We write. We express ourselves. We stand on our stage and act out what we want to manifest. This is the inner child as well. So, what is five? Okay, in numerology, we use 1 through 9 or 10. Between 1 and 9, the very middle number is 5. And 5 is the change, because if you think of 1 being the bottom of the mountain, or 5 being the top of the mountain, and 9 being the bottom of the mountain, then this 5 is where the change of direction and the scenery changes. Okay. And the act of going down, so after 1 is 5 and 5 is 9, the act of going down is actually mutable. So mutable is changeable. Anything really could happen. So this number is telling you to be flexible and adaptable and to be ready for anything. Think water, like Bruce Lee. Like Bruce Lee, when he says, be the water. If I pour the water into a cup, be the cup. If you pour it into a jug, be the jug. That's what it's about. Mutability is flexibility. And the mutable signs in astrology is Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. So if I were you, maybe just check to see where those signs what houses those signs are in, because maybe that could be an inclination of where you might be experiencing some change. Five is also known as the number of humanity. Why? Well, spiritually, we're actually a piece of heaven and earth, because our body is the earth and heaven is the spirit that lies within, or the soul, or the energy, or the God I am presence. Physically, we're between an atom and the galaxy. Also, if you've ever noticed the pentagon, it has 5 sides, right? So you have the head, the 2 arms, and the 2 legs. Kind of represents the star of Venus too, right? Also, there are about 84 different families of flowers that have 5 petals. I thought that was kind of interesting. Most of the flowers have 5 petals. Well, there is something which I'll get into later that has to do with the DNA. But 5 is also about growth. So you're growing. Your angels, your guides, the universe is telling you that all these changes and everything that's happening in your life is to help evolve you and change you and set you on your path. And the DNA is made up of 5 little elements. We have hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon, and phosphorus. Just another sign that 5 helps us evolve and grow. Upgrade our DNA, upgrade our DNA, upgrade our DNA. For growth to happen, you must have change. They say a flowing river never dies. So if you want movement, you got to create it. Go out for a small walk or a long one. Smell the fresh flowers and the wind in your hair, or just look for a new place to live. That's how I used to roll. Another cool thing, which I used to like when I was a kid, okras. Pickled okras are one of my favorite. Yeah, they're kind of slimy, but whatever. Okras are in the shape of a pentagon. And surprisingly enough, they're good for pregnant women and heart health. So this is really a mysterious number. This is why I'm doing it first. All right, so what else? Oh, the number 5 is also the Fibonacci number, being 2 plus 3. But it's the only Fibonacci number that is equal to its position. So it's like 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. And it's in the 5th position. And it's 5. So thought that was interesting. We are all right where we're supposed to be. So when you see this number 5, it could be 555. This is what I'm referring to. Everything is lining up in divine order. So don't be afraid. Don't be fearful. Change is really good for the evolution of humanity. The universe is letting you know that whatever change in your life is happening, whether it's a divorce or a breakup, or you lose your house, or a good friend or a pet, or someone leaves your life, or you break your favorite cup, it is all supposed to happen. It's all in divine timing and divine order. You are being aligned on your path. Even if you have a change of heart or interest, and that's okay too. They say if you're unhappy, or if you're stagnant, or if you're not learning, you're not growing. And all you have to do is sometimes just change one thing. It's not that scary. Something like a baby step, like go a different route home from work, or Go to a different grocery store that you've never been to before. I've done that one, and it's pretty exciting, especially when you start looking around and you see all these like foods that you didn't have at your other store that you're excited about. You're like, whoa, what's this? It's cauliflower crust. Yeah, that kind of stuff. It's exciting, and a small change will direct the way that you're moving around in this matrix. You might be able to bump into or meet someone that you wouldn't have met before. So just try a little change. It will definitely help shake things up. Oh, yeah. The other one that was pretty interesting, and I wanted to share this. The arm of a starfish. Okay, they have 5 arms. They have strong regeneration powers, as indicated by the fact that one of its 5 arms can generate immediately. And even more surprisingly, the fact that one arm can regenerate all remaining 4 arms. Yes, yes, 5 is very mysterious. And you never know what you're going to get when you're seeing 555. So hold on to your britchers, your britchers, your britches, your boxers, your thongs, your costumes. Yeah, and enjoy the ride, because life is a beautiful thing. Change is great, and it helps us be in the moment, be present, and love life. All right. Well, that's my interpretation of 5 or 555, which I see when I know that there's a bunch of changes going on. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Synchronicity Saturday. All right, guys. Peace out, your lucid living coach. Stay awake, stay mindful, and stay healthy, and stay close to your universal higher self, you. And if you'd like to support me, you could click the links below. I have an Instagram you could follow. I sell these awesome bracelets on my Etsy, and those links are in my Instagram bio. Or you could just go to www.creative.com. Also, I am an intuitive astrologist and transformational life coach, and you could book a reading at www.lucidlivingmovement.com. And if you'd like to learn about astrology, I'm hosting some virtual workshops that you can get on sale right now. So just click the links below, and I will see you on the other side. Peace out.